Heading into the holiday 3-day break here, certainly want to be on a higher note.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday a little bit as far as just the feeling, trying to get on the right side of it, feeling good about your game individually and more importantly our team game going into the break when you get these 3 days off. So the importance doesn't change as far as the win, but there's a different feeling, right?
The way things have been trending just the last month, does it feel like more of a barometer whenever you're playing a team like this?
I think it puts you to see where you're at. I think I said this yesterday too. Whether you want to use it as a gauge or not. I mean, these games are obviously when you're playing top teams in the league, you find out a little bit more about your own team, and this is one of them, right? They're right up there offensively. Their numbers are really high across the board as far as generating offense. They just seem to be connected all over the ice. So it's going to be a good test for us tonight, I think. For us, it's, we got back from that road trip. Hopefully we feel a little bit more energized here tonight than we did last game.
Talking about Geekie, how much has continuity played into his kind of surge into form and him starting to find his confidence in his shot now?
It helps. It helps when you have the same line mates. They're not the same all the time, but there has been some consistency there with his line. He knows his role on that line. He's doing it well, too. He's getting to the front of the net, which is important for that line. They need a net front presence. He's doing that. He does have the ability to score and obviously add to the offense on that line. He's playing with two pretty good players as well, which helps. But, good on him for finding out what he needs to do to stay on that line. That's very important for us.
Joe, on that third line, did you see more out of it on review than you did live, or just want to give it another chance?
Yeah, it was about the same as what I thought. I think that we're going to give it another look. I liked Charlie Coyle up there with Lindy and Marsh, so we're going to keep those lines the same. The lines are going to be the same here tonight as they were last game. I think the third line needs to find that was their first time together too, right? Yeah. So they need to find a little bit of footing for themselves, find their identity with Braz, obviously being a big body, getting to the net front. We got Wally who can shoot and Freddie in the middle. So it's going to be a little bit of a work in progress.
Swayman in net tonight?
Yes, Swayman's in net tonight.
What are the Capitals doing so well even without Ovechkin?
They're connected all over the ice from what I see. I think that they play straight, pretty direct hockey for the most part. They don't take it back. They play north. They drive the net well offensively. They seem to be playing with a lot of confidence, and rightfully so. They're playing well this year. And when you watch them, they look like a team that has, they have some jump in their game now because of their record and because of the way they're playing. They're well coached, and they're executing at a high level right now.
Joe, a little bit more of a fun question here. Holiday question. Do you remember your favorite Christmas gift as a kid? What was it?
Yeah, I do, actually. It was, and this is kind of silly, I guess, but back in the days, we used to get hockey sticks, and I got a Christian 1000 stick. It's going way back. I mean, it was an old wooden stick back in the day, and, we were pretty excited when we got the hockey sticks. And I remember getting a left-handed Christian 1000, and probably one of the better ones that I've got.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Improve.
I think we're going to be successful playing low. We were kind of chasing the puck last game. I don't know how much we gave defensively, but we didn't have the puck much. So if we can kind of get control of it and play low, I think we'll be good.
Yeah, you've played center off and on here. What's it like when they say you're going back in the middle?
Nothing really changes. I mean, other than taking some more face-offs, so I got to be better at that. And, other than that, nothing really changes. Like normally, how our system is, you just play low if you're the first guy back. So not too much changes from there.
Yeah. Do you appreciate what your line being successful could do for the team if it allows Charlie to bump up high?
Yeah, I think it would help the team. I mean, anytime you can have Rosslot as a third line, be effective and good, it's hard for them. It changes up matchups and all that stuff in the inner game. So.
Do you feel like there's any chemistry building with all of it?
I thought our first game in Edmonton was pretty good. Like I said, last game I thought we were chasing a little bit, so maybe a little bit more physical, have some better sticks on pucks. But I don't know, the first game was, I thought, really good.
The night before Christmas, a little more enjoyable if you guys find a way to win tonight?
Yeah, it'd be nice. 3 days off. Hopefully go home with a smile and, make the 3 days a little bit more enjoyable.
Just given the way things have trended here the last month, do you start to look at tonight as a little bit of a barometer against one of the best teams in the league?
I think so. I think this is a big game. Like I said, we're getting 3 days off. I feel like We're lucky in this league that we play so often, so sometimes when you lay an egg, you get a chance the next night or 2 nights later, so we got a little time. So we kind of want to, I guess, finish strong. I know we got a couple of games left in the calendar year, but finish strong this calendar year.
Freddie, do you guys pay attention to the standings at all as you kind of start to see yourselves climb over the last month or so?
Yeah. I mean, I check them a decent amount. It's always different. The guys are kind of getting closer in games to us and stuff like that. But at first it's hard because then you're just playing the math game if you're ahead in games. But I think everyone's kind of aware.
A little fun question here. Your favorite Christmas gift that you can remember as a kid, what would it be?
Oof. I got a bicycle that was like dressed as a like a motorcycle, so that was pretty cool. Put the card in the back to make it sound like it. My parents wouldn't buy me a motorcycle, obviously, so they got me a bike that looked like one.
How old were you when you got that?
Oof. I don't know. 7 to 10 range, probably, if I had to guess.
Do you think 7 to 10-year-olds are getting that gift nowadays?
They're probably getting something that has a motor on it now. Maybe something electric that does it itself. I feel like everything's kind of like that now.
Probably big month in December for you guys, climbing up the standings. Do you take a peek at the standings as you guys start to climb or fall throughout the year?
It kind of depends. I'll just look at it kind of whenever I think of it. It's not like I'm looking at it every day, after every game or anything, because you can't do anything when you're looking at it, right? It's just what we do on the ice, what we do in practice to prepare, and getting the results we want. So we focus on that. That'll take care of itself. So every now and then, I guess, to answer your question, but not all the time.
That being said, you guys know you're facing a tough team. How do you prepare for a team that you know is at the top of the league?
We got to bring our best. They've played some pretty good hockey with some big names out, and we seem to get the job done. So I haven't seen a whole lot of their games. We watch our clips and prepare the way we usually do, but we have to make sure we're ready to go. We execute. We got to outwork them and just do all those things necessary that has helped us in the past. But they're a good team. They're deadly. A lot of guys having really good years. And they got some new guys in there who have, of course, gelled and are doing their part too. So we got to play a hard game. We got to work, and we got to execute.
Is your daughter to the point where she can ask for Christmas gifts yet?
No, not quite yet. She's 16 months, so she's looking at the tree and pulling on the tree and trying to pull everything off of it. And the presents already wrapped. She's just taking them and chucking them on the floor. And hopefully there's not too many fragile gifts in there. But it's cool to see it, kind of grow and start to kind of sense what's going on, I guess. But maybe another year will be the good one. But we'll enjoy this one for sure.
Any big plans for the morning? Somebody showing up with Santa Claus?
No, nothing like that. But we'll just go. It's just the luxury of playing at home. So I like to go to my parents' house, or whoever family. I don't know if it's my uncle's house this year, or whatever. But go for some brunch on Christmas Day. We're gonna host for Christmas Eve. Have my family, and it's just nice not having to travel anywhere and just be right here and enjoy time.
Yeah. What is the kind of importance of tonight, given you have the 3 days to decompress? How different that'll feel with the right kind of result tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of adds to it. You gotta enjoy the holidays, right? It's a good reset no matter where you are, and just to kind of take a deep breath and get a little rest, I guess. But to go in it with a big win over, I don't know, are they the top team in the league right now in the standings, right?
I think they're maybe second most points in the league.
Yeah, so that'd be a big one, and one to kind of give us a little boost heading into the holidays. Because it doesn't matter if there's a break or not, whatever. Like we need as many points as we can. As they come in handy come April, and try to set us up in the best position for to where we want to be in the playoffs. So yeah, it's definitely going to be huge. We're going to treat it like any other game, if not even more. Like we got to prepare and do the right things and be ready to go. And there's 2 points in line, and we want them.
Going back to the Christmas thing, do you remember a favorite gift of yours as a kid?
Yeah, I was asked one the other day too, and it's a hockey answer, so I wish I'd give you something else, but I don't know, probably like 12 years old or something, and I wanted that specific stick with that specific curve, but and it was like the new one, right? And I always used a wooden stick kind of growing up, and put it on the Christmas list. Didn't think it was going to happen at all, but you never know, right? Santa can work his magic, and it was one of those where you open all the gifts and you think that's it, and hey, what's that under the couch, and stick the hand under there and pull it right out. I was so pumped, and so that's one you don't. I didn't think I was going to get, so it always sticks in my mind. That felt very lucky, and hopefully I didn't break it right away. I think I made it last a little bit, but that's one I always remember.